What if the best performing guns of 2025 were not the ones with the highest price tags, but the ones that deliver the most for every dollar spent? In a year where ammunition costs keep climbing and high-end models dominate the spotlight, a quiet revolution is happening on the budget side of the market. Affordable no longer means compromised, and low price no longer means low performance. Advances in design competition between manufacturers and smarter production methods have created a lineup of firearms that can stand shoulder to shoulder with premium names. This is where shooters are getting maximum accuracy, reliability, and features without draining their wallets. In the next few minutes, 5 standout models will prove that value-driven firepower is very real in 2025, and some of them may challenge everything you thought you knew about budget-friendly guns. I still remember the first time I saw a Ruger 1022 Carbine in action at a crowded range. The crack of the 22 LR was softer than the others around it, yet every shot found its place neatly on the paper target. What stood out most was not just the accuracy, but the ease with which the shooter handled it. This rifle has been a constant in the firearms world for decades, and in 2025 it continues to dominate its category not out of nostalgia, but because it still outperforms its price tag. The Ruger 1022 Carbine's value starts with its chambering in 22 LR, a caliber that remains one of the cheapest to shoot. When you can run hundreds of rounds for the cost of a single box of centerfire ammo, training suddenly becomes more accessible. Its lightweight synthetic or hardwood stock, depending on the variant, makes it comfortable to carry and easy to shoulder for shooters of all ages. With an 18.5-inch barrel and an overall weight of just around 5 pounds, it balances easily in the hands, making it ideal for extended plinking or small game hunting without fatigue. Recoil is almost non-existent, allowing for quick follow-up shots and long practice sessions without fatigue. Part of what keeps the 1022 ahead of its budget rivals is its 10-round rotary magazine design. Unlike the straight box mags of many competitors, this design keeps cartridges in perfect alignment, reducing feed issues and contributing to its reputation for reliability. The action cycles smoothly shot after shot, and cleaning is straightforward, even for beginners. Ruger's reputation for ruggedness is well earned here. There are countless stories of 1022s running for decades with minimal maintenance. In a crowded rifle market, what makes the 1022 such a bang-for-your-buck champion is how it performs over the long haul. Accuracy out of the box is excellent for its class, but the true magic lies in the customization. A massive aftermarket of barrels, stocks, optics, and triggers means that this rifle can evolve with a shooter's needs without ever losing its affordable core. Compare it to other entry-level semi-auto rifles in higher calibers, and the 1022 holds its ground in usability and beats most of them in operating costs. In 2025, when ammunition prices and gear budgets are tighter for many shooters, the Ruger 1022 Carbine stands as proof that you do not need to spend a fortune to get a reliable, accurate, and endlessly adaptable rifle. It is the kind of firearm that not only stretches your dollar, but rewards you every time you pull the trigger. Many shooters believe that a mid-priced pistol has to compromise somewhere between comfort, performance, and cost, yet the CZ P-10C in 2025 dismantles that idea entirely. This handgun has carved out a unique position in the market by delivering ergonomics that rival the most respected brands, while staying firmly in the sub-$400 range. In a time when compact, duty-capable pistols can easily stretch budgets past the $600 mark, the P-10C makes a persuasive case for spending less without giving up the features that matter. The frame design is one of the first things you notice. The grip angle naturally points the muzzle where you want it, and the stippling is aggressive enough to lock your hand in place without chewing up your palm after long practice sessions. This translates into faster target acquisition and more consistent follow-up shots, especially in rapid-fire drills. The undercut trigger guard and beaver tail contour give the shooter a high purchase on the frame, improving recoil control and stability. Its 4.02-inch barrel paired with a 26-ounce unloaded weight strikes a sweet spot between carry comfort and the kind of stability that supports accurate rapid fire at around 3 to 4 shots per second in controlled drills. Performance on the range reflects these design choices. The trigger has a clean break at around 4.5 pounds with a short tactile reset that makes controlled pairs feel almost effortless. Combined with the factory metal sights, the P-10C encourages accuracy straight out of the box. At defensive distances, it produces tight groups with minimal effort, and at extended ranges, it holds its own against pistols costing significantly more. What sets the P-10C apart in the value conversation is not only its feature set, but its durability. Owners routinely report thousands of rounds with negligible wear and minimal need for replacement parts. This is a pistol that feels solid in the hand and continues to deliver consistent performance over years of use. For those concerned with long-term value, reliability is as important as the purchase price. In 2025, the P-10C is not just an alternative to a Glock 19. It is a direct competitor in real-world performance, while undercutting it in price by a significant margin. Competitive shooters, home defenders, and concealed carriers alike can find a role for it without feeling like they have compromised. When your goal is to get the most capability for the least money, the CZ P-10C deserves to be at the top of your shortlist because it proves that smart spending can still buy excellence in a compact defensive package. A hard case that clicks open in one smooth motion, a compact frame resting neatly inside two magazines waiting in their slots, a molded holster ready for use, a backstrap insert sitting like a promise of a perfect fit. This is the first impression the Canik TP9 Elite SC delivers before the slide is ever racked. In 2025, when buyers expect every penny to stretch further than ever before, a budget pistol that offers this much out of the box immediately grabs attention. The TP9 Elite SC is more than a well-presented package. On the range, its trigger is the kind that changes expectations for subcompact pistols. The break is crisp, the reset is short and audible, and the result is a shooting rhythm that feels precise rather than hurried. With a standard 12+1 capacity and an extended 15+1 option, it offers flexibility for deep concealment days or times when extra rounds feel like insurance. Control is another area where this pistol earns its place. The slide serrations are pronounced enough for confident manipulation even with gloves, while the grip texture locks the hand in without being abrasive. Paired with the optics-ready slide, the pistol aligns naturally under a red dot, giving shooters a faster sight picture in defensive drills. Despite its subcompact frame, the 3.6-inch barrel and roughly 24.5-ounce unloaded weight keep recoil manageable while allowing a consistent shot cadence of about 3 rounds per second during practice strings. In a market where adding optics often means extra machining and expense, having that capability included at this price point is a major advantage. What makes the TP9 Elite SC truly bang for your buck in 2025 is the combination of shooting performance and value-add accessories. Many pistols at this price arrive bare bones, forcing new owners to immediately spend more on essentials. Here, the essentials are in the case from day one. That makes it not only a cost-efficient buy, but also a pistol that is range-ready immediately after purchase. Shooters looking for a concealed carry option often face trade-offs between size capacity and shootability. The TP9 Elite SC manages to minimize those compromises. It stays compact enough for comfortable daily carry, yet retains the accuracy and control of larger platforms. When measured against its competition, it delivers features and handling that can match pistols costing twice as much. In a year defined by rising costs and greater expectations, this subcompact remains proof that the affordable end of the market can be the most exciting place to shop. Spending $300 on a defensive pistol usually means accepting a long list of compromises. The PSA Dagger Compact has built its reputation on erasing as many of those compromises as possible while keeping the price tag right where budget-conscious shooters want it. In 2025, it stands as one of the clearest examples of how competitive manufacturing can deliver performance without inflating cost. The first advantage is compatibility. Designed to work with Glock 19 magazines and a broad range of Glock pattern parts, the Dagger taps into an enormous aftermarket. For a fraction of the cost of proprietary upgrades, owners can customize their pistol with sights, triggers, and internals from a parts ecosystem that has been evolving for decades. This flexibility means that a shooter can start with a basic model and grow it into a personalized carry gun or a dedicated range tool without replacing the core platform. Value also shows up in the features included at the entry price. Many Dagger variants are optics-ready straight from the factory and include front and rear slide serrations for confident handling. The polymer frame is shaped for a secure grip, and the overall dimensions mirror the familiar balance of a compact defensive pistol. This makes it easy for anyone transitioning from other common platforms to adapt without a steep learning curve. On the range, the Dagger Compact performs beyond what its price would suggest. Accuracy is consistent, and reliability is solid even over extended training sessions. Reports from owners often mention thousands of rounds fired without malfunctions, a claim that places it firmly in competition with much more expensive sidearms. For many shooters, this means that the savings at purchase can be redirected into ammunition and range time, which only increases practical skill. When evaluating bang for your buck, it is easy to focus only on the initial cost, but the dagger's true value emerges over time. The combination of upgrade potential, low maintenance demands, and dependable performance makes it a platform that can serve for years without draining the budget. In a market where prices can push new shooters away, the PSA Dagger Compact remains a clear invitation to step in and discover how much capability a smartly priced handgun can deliver. What if the most practical defensive handgun you could buy this year cost less than many people spend on a single night out? The Taurus G3C in 2025 answers that question with a combination of affordability and proven performance that keeps it high on the list for budget-minded shooters. How does a pistol at this price point maintain reliability? The G3C benefits from incremental refinements over its predecessors with improved slide finish, better trigger feel, and consistent build quality from the factory. These upgrades have helped move the Taurus brand past its earlier reputation for being purely cheap and into territory where shooters can expect dependable operation round after round. What does it offer for everyday carry? Its compact dimensions make it easy to conceal while still offering a 12+1 capacity that matches or beats many competitors in its size class. The textured grip keeps control secure under rapid fire, and the sight system is simple, yet effective for quick target acquisition in defensive scenarios. Why is it considered bang for your buck rather than just inexpensive? Because it delivers real-world usability without forcing owners to immediately invest in upgrades. The out-of-the-box configuration is range-ready, and the pistol's track record shows it can handle thousands of rounds without significant wear. For many owners, that means the savings from the purchase can go directly into ammunition and training time, arguably the most valuable investment a shooter can make. Where does it stand in the 2025 market? It continues to appear in sales rankings and best budget pistol lists. Driven by its ability to satisfy both new shooters looking for their first carry gun and experienced owners who want a reliable backup. This dual appeal keeps demand steady and reinforces its place as a staple in the affordable category. In a year where more firearms are chasing high-end margins, the Taurus G3C stays rooted in the idea that defensive capability should be within reach for everyone. It is a reminder that cost and competence can share the same holster, and that a well-chosen budget gun can stand guard as confidently as one twice its price. Choosing the right firearm is never just about specs or price tags. It is about finding the tool that fits your purpose and your budget without forcing you to sacrifice safety or performance. The 5 models we explored today each prove that in 2025 value is measured by smart design and dependable function as much as by cost. If you found a contender for your own best bang for your buck, let me know in the comments which one stood out. Subscribe for more real-world gun reviews and practical shooting tips. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.